Vampire the Masquerade Bloodhunt is the latest in a long line of free-to-play titles that are available on the PlayStation 5. This will be coming to PS5 and PC. It won't be hitting previous generation platforms, so bear that in mind, but it's a game that's been building up in excitement quite a bit, and the official launch will be happening on April 27th, so I want to take a look at some of the information that you should know before you download Vampire the Masquerade Bloodhunt. Don't worry, there's really no drawback in downloading the game. It's a free to play at the end of the day. There is a Founders Ultimate Edition that you can buy that'll include some in-game content, but we'll talk about that at the end of this video. First of all, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodhunt is the latest in the Vampire the Masquerade franchise, and this is a game that's being developed by kind of an under-the-radar studio in Sharkmob. Now, they have studios in both London and Sweden, and they were founded by veteran developers with titles such as The Division, Far Cry, Battlefield, and Hitman under their belts. That's coming directly from the Bloodhunt FAQ. This is a newly formed studio that looks like they're going to be in this game for the long haul. They've also got a couple of other projects that are in the works, but those have not been revealed yet, but all eyes are on Bloodhunt, which on their official website notes Bloodhunt, a new kind of battle royale experience set in the Vampire the Masquerade universe, developed from the ground up in close collaboration with the World of Darkness brand team. For the first time ever, experience the concept of vampires at war in the city of Prague, triggered by the arrival of strike teams from the Second Inquisition. Use your vampiric powers, weapons, and wit to eradicate your enemies and deal with the hunters, all while you struggle to maintain the masquerade. This is a third-person free-to-play game where you will battle players and computer-controlled enemies as you fight to become the last vampire standing. Your hunting ground is the beautiful old town of Prague, rendered with high-fidelity graphics. Your character is fully customizable, and we'll get more into that, especially with the Ultimate Edition, allowing you to play a vampire that you have created. Again, as a third-person battle royale title, a free-to-play one at that, it's hitting a pretty crowded market. However, Bloodhunt is going for some unique mechanics, and given the setting and the IP that it's drawing from, it is going to have some unique qualities. Again, you'll battle players and AI enemies as you fight to become the last vampire standing in the old town. Now, there is a narrative attached to it as well. Long smoldering tensions between rival vampire sects have erupted into open conflict across the rooftops and in the streets of Prague, while vampire hunters of the Second Inquisition capitalize on the chaos in an attempt to eradicate both factions. You must rely on supernatural powers, ranged and melee weapons, and wits to dominate the night and restore the masquerade. The entire match session revolves around killing all anarchs to restore the masquerade. The masquerade also functions as an important game mechanic where revealing your true nature to the civilians trapped within the lockdown area will expose your location to the enemies. So a little bit of strategy is going to be utilized in that end as well. Now, the heart of the game is among the clans and the different classes you can play as, and there's quite a bit of variety in the classes and the abilities that they're going to have, so let's go through them. First of all, you have the Enforcer, an imposing juggernaut. Enforcers dominate the battleground by disrupting the powers of their enemies, forcing them into submission. True to their venture nature, the Enforcer strives to control others. Anyone who stands in their way does best to move out of it. Combat role is considered to be a tank, defensive balance and unwavering. Motivation is power. And as far as abilities go, clan power is Flesh of Marble. Harden your skin for a brief duration, turning you fully invulnerable as long as offensive actions are not used. Then you have Subjugating Presence. Nearby enemies have their movement speed slowed. The Venture is also alerted when the enemy would step into their presence. And Unyielding Charge is the archetype power. Rush forward, dealing moderate damage and silencing enemies for a brief duration. Silenced enemies cannot use vampiric powers while affected. Then you have the Brute. The Brute comes to the defense of the allies while keeping enemies at bay. Archetype power includes a Shockwave Punch. Unleash a Shockwave capable of deflecting bullets. Passive power includes True Grit. The Brute replenishes up to half their health while not taking damage. And then you have the clan power of Soaring Leap, a gigantic jump forward. Then there is the Vandal, a reckless brawler. Immense strength is channeled through the fist of the Vandal, making them bring the combat up close and personal with enhanced durability and crushing force. Archetype power is Earthshock, leap forward and crash upon the ground, dealing damage and hurling enemies upward. You have Adrenaline Rush, gain moderate damage resistance when in close vicinity of enemies, and a Soaring Leap, perform a powerful jump forward as well. Then you have the Saboteur, a stealthy trapper. Shifting through the shadows, the Saboteur utilizes defensive contraptions to punish reckless enemies using technology to their advantage. The Saboteur prefers to keep a cool head and watch from a distance as their unsuspecting enemies walk into their traps. Archetype power includes a sewer bomb, throw a bomb that explodes and releases toxic gas when approached by enemies. You have the passive power of Unseen Passage, turn semi-invisible when crouching, and the clan power of Vanish, become invisible and move rapidly for a brief period of time. Next up, you have the Prowler, a relentless hunter. By mastering beasts in nature as well as the beasts within, the Prowler has the unparalleled ability to track and reveal enemies like any other efficient predator. The Prowler seeks out weakened enemies and gives them no rest, then they disappear, waiting for their next victim. Archetype power includes Scouting Familis, which sends bats to scout an area, temporarily revealing enemies through walls. You have Sense the Beast as the passive power. Severely wounded enemies leave a trail that reveals their latest movements, and the clan power is Vanish, become invisible and move rapidly for a brief period. Next up, you have the Muse, a rejuvenating presence. Whenever allies falter, the Muse runs to the rescue and inspires them back into the fray with their enchanting song. A true survivor and team player, the Muse shows the power of an active defense. The ability to recover is what truly makes them impressive. Archetype power is rejuvenating voice and a restorative state that heals you and nearby allies when channeled, taking damage or using the power while channeling interrupts the healing state. You have Final Act as a passive power, instantly refresh your cooldowns and enable the use of powers when down, and the clan power is Projection Dash, send out a projection of yourself which you can dash to. Lastly, the one that's noted is Siren, a stunning beauty. Sirens are always looking for the next opportunity to leave enemies blinded by the mere sight of their beauty. The Siren looks for a way to use their charm and grace to manipulate the people around them. Combat role is said to be a support, and archetype power is Blinding Beauty, slowly erupt into pure beauty, blinding and damaging all nearby enemies. Passive power is Kindred Charm. Nearby civilians are charmed, temporarily making them act friendly towards you and your team. And then clan power is Projection Dash, send out a projection of yourself which you can dash to. So you have a wide variety of different classes and different clans within you can play as, and they all have their unique abilities and will offer a little bit of a differential towards the gameplay style of the game. Now, with all of those classes out of the way, how many players is the game gonna feature? Well, it's gonna be 45 players in each game session, and you can also launch with solo and 3-player squad battle royale mode, so you can go in alone, or you can squad up with 2 friends and then you can play as well. The full release of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodhunt will be available on PC through Steam and PlayStation 5. Again, it is skipping out on a previous generation release, and the full release is scheduled for April 27th. I do want to finally note that while this is a free-to-play title, there is a Founders Ultimate Edition that you can play. The official page notes, pre-order the Founders Ultimate Edition to receive the one-of-a-kind PlayStation 5 exclusive Epic Samurai mask that will instill fear in your rivals. This edition also gives you 2 exclusive killer outfits, Head Rush and Fast Forward, both unique and of epic rarity. It also comes with over 100 items from stylish outfits and hairdos to exquisite piercings and tattoos. You'll be able to show off your style with looks that truly kill, and in this case, your wardrobe is still lacking or you want to buy a battle pass, you are also getting 1,000 tokens to spend in the in-game store. Remember, customization is full-on heavy in this game. It's just cosmetic, so if you do want to invest into that, you can check out the Founders Ultimate Edition. Again, as far as exact specifics, 100 plus character customization items, including 14 outfits, 10 character emotes, 12 body art items, that includes tattoos and piercings, 6 makeup looks, 2 pieces of eyewear, 2 hair and eye colors, 36 player icons, and 26 player card backgrounds. On top of that, 3 PlayStation 5 exclusive items and tokens are included: the Samurai Mask, the Head Rush and Fast Forward outfits, and 1,000 tokens in-game currency. All of that will just help out with cosmetics, look of your character, and customization. But that is going to do it for me. Again, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodhunt drops on April 27th. The Founders Ultimate Edition is $59.99, but the game itself will be free to play on PlayStation 5 and PC. That is going to do it for me. Let me know your thoughts on Bloodhunt as we are getting close to its release. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.